We are back with another video from Korea. I think I found another Nike Unite store. I believe it's in this building right here. Oh snap. There you go. This is it. This is it. Nike Unite Kazan. I think the naming schemes are different out here. This is looks like a regular Nike factory store. Here they do have the same deal, 25% off. Looks like all clothing and then 50% off all apparel. I see more of these on the shelves. I see a bunch of 10s, but look, 10 and a half. I'm gonna try these on. $58. I really love the material. The color? How can I wear this? I just have to wear it with all white, all black or something. Jeans, t-shirt. $58 off, 58 bucks. I really like them. I do like them. But the color though, I love that material. Super soft suede. Thinking about it. $58, that's what's getting me. They got a bunch of size 10s. They got these Supersonics one too that they had at the other one. They got the Billie Eilish Air Force Ones here as well. They only got size 11, so I think these are like 65 or something like that after the conversion. I thought I hit the jackpot here with the Invincible runs. Yeah, but the price is not that great. 146,000, 25% off. Probably like 80 bucks, 75 maybe, but just not as cheap as we've seen it in the States. Yeah, it's pretty much 80 bucks. Got the black ones here for the same price, size 7. I got 7.5. What they talk about these Jordan 2 size 9, 65,000 ones. That's probably like 30 bucks, dude. Holy cow. $37 size. What's that, size 9? Got some KD Trade 510s. These are going for what, 65,000 ones? Nothing too much in the clearance section. Let's take a look at some of the apparel before I finish the men's section. The ACG right here, 77,000 ones. The pants would actually work for me because they tend to be shorter here. Stuff also tends to be tighter as well, like less loose fit. Because this is a medium right here, dude. And it's a standard fit. Standard fit, that's definitely not the standard fit in America. This is 20,000 won though. You get an extra 15% off conversion. That's probably like 13 bucks, something like that. But definitely some of the cheapest fleece we've seen. This one's not marked different though. What's up with that? Black ones right here. I think for the Korean, I might have to get a large. So different. Wow. Nike Golf right here. 41,000 ones. Get 15 off and then conversion rate of 1,300 ones to, I think it's 13,300 to 1. This is what you need if you don't want to get run over running at night, but damn, 83,000 wands, wow. I don't see the tech fleece that we did see at the spot we went to earlier, but that's some interesting stuff. T-shirt right here, 34,000. Oh, it's not even embroidered, really? I thought it was embroidered at least. Oh, this one's embroidered. Yeah, 34,000 for this one. I just realized I have so much stuff. I have to buy luggage just to take some of the presents I'm taking back, so I don't really want to. Yeah, I'll be able to find SB stuff for cheap out there. Dang it. I don't want to have too much stuff to take home. All right, we are moving on to the aisles. Do got these. And I don't know if you get an extra 15% off all these or if you just get it off of the ones that aren't marked. Let me go ask somebody. Did talk to one of the workers. Yeah, you get an extra 15% off of this as well. So comes out to like 105 after the conversion and everything. Got some lows right here. LeBron Next Gens. Why not 0.3s? The non-signature Jordans right here. Infinity Run 4s, but also have a lot of generic stuff. Revolutions. Oh wait, these are Zoom Fly 4s. These are pretty decent. Price not the greatest. I think the 5s have been out for a while, right? That's why the 4s are here. Some calm slides right here. Hairspan 2s. And the same 3 Cortez we found at the other Unite store. I don't know, I couldn't think of that. And then we do got the mules, and then these flip-flops. Have you guys seen these in the States? Maybe I just haven't been out and about lately, I don't know. Got a couple of those. Then in the women's section, the same thing as the other spot, only goes up to 8.5 women's. Yeah, and they got these. I forgot these are women's. These are women's. So anything above 8.5, they just threw in the men's section. That's hilarious. Man, these are going for 65,000 wons. Do you see some forces right here? 47,000 wons. That's hella cheap after the discounts out. They had a few deals, but only in like the really, really small size, which pretty much means grade school. A couple of the Vaporfly Next percents right here. That's hella cheap. I mean, 25% off, and then another conversion. This one go for the same price as well. Nike Calm Mules, multiple sizes. All black ones here. All these flip-flop things. Then Kill Shots, Field Generals right here. Platform Blazers. Forces right here in the Volt. Sneakers wise, pretty dope deals. I was about to check out the clothing, but I'm like, dude, a lot of this stuff don't even fit anyways, dude. The way it fits, the way different. All right, that was Nike Unite Store Kazan. This is in one of the malls where it's like separate, but all kind of together, kind of weird. Separate stores, but like it's not really separated. But yeah, they're all separate stores. I think there's a New Balance store here. There's Benetton. I haven't seen that store in years. But yeah, all these are separate stores, but they're kind of like in a regular mall. But it just looks like one big department store. So I thought I saw a sign for New Balance. I guess not. I guess not. So I just came out of that mall. That's one of the Hyundai outlets. And then right across the street right there, there's the Mario outlets right there. They also have another building on the other side, which is supposed to be an outlet mall. Dude, Korean shopping is just crazy. So right next to that, look, there's another mall. It's called the W Mall right there. Just to give you a perspective, look, there's another mall just a block away. It says Factory Mall. I don't know what mall that is. So I showed you guys that Mario Mall earlier. There's another one right here. This is within a block of that other one. And then right next to that, Lotte has a mall right here. Supposedly some sort of outlet mall, but I didn't see a Nike store. Yeah, it says Lotte Factory Outlets right there. There's a lot of shopping in Korea, dude. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but holy crap, there's a lot of malls. I think more than Los Angeles, which is pretty crazy. And at this Lotte Factory Outlet, it's not a bullshit outlet either. Look, they got a North Face right there. So they got some legit stores, it looks like. All right, I gotta go meet up with my fam. Nike up to 80% off. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Yo, we're still in Korea. Got another Nike outlet. Let's go, let's go. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what neighborhood I'm even in. I Ubered here. Let's go see what's up. Let's go see what's up. All right, this spot did have 20% off all their shoes if you bought at least 2 pairs. But as soon as I walked in, I did see all these signs right here. I saw at least 15 of these signs pretty much saying, hey, no photos and videos. So yeah, I just took a few pictures, to be honest. Korea has pretty strict rules on where you can take photos and videos and stuff like that. Even in public, you know, that you can't just take video wherever the hell you want. So I was pretty cautious on where to take video. But I did see a couple of sales that were pretty freaking crazy. Pretty much the entire stores, it was just boxes and shoes right in front of them. It kind of looked like a bootleg outlet, but this was a factory store because it was labeled as a Nike factory store on their website. But yeah, they did have a couple of solid deals. Most of their stuff was like super generic, but they did have these Cortez right here. These Cortez were pretty decently priced. They were going for 89,000 wons, and then you got another 25% off if you bought 2 pairs. They came out to like 50 bucks or something like that. These Vomeros were hella dope. These Vomeros right here were probably the cheapest things that we saw. The Vomeros were going for 79,000 wons. After the sale and the conversion, it came out to like $44, something like that. 44 bucks. or something. So I did think about grabbing these as well as the Cortez, but yeah, I was like, I don't really need to carry anything crazy like that. So I did find this place on, did I find it on the Nike website? I found it, I want to say the Nike website, but I was kind of annoyed because I think I spent like 20 bucks on Uber to get there. There were no direct subways and stuff like that, so I was kind of annoyed. But yeah, that's pretty much about it, dude. That's pretty much about it. I got some footage of some other stuff. I might make a full video of that. I don't know. But should have a bunch of videos from the States, from LA coming up. So yeah, stay tuned. Getting on the subway. They have an announcement saying that, hey, there's a train coming. They also sing a song too. They play a little music. Nike outlet's open in 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna get there a little late. Dope. Subway pretty clean. They run every like 3.5, 4 minutes or something like that, depending on the line. Just got off the first subway. Now I'm about to get on the second one. Is it the second one? I believe it's the second one. I did pay 1,400 won to get on. We'll see how much the second one costs. Look, everybody goes to the right so people on the left can run up there if they really want to. People have been pretty consistent in doing that. Look at that. Never get that in the States. That's crazy. Went the wrong way. Need to get on one of these other trains. I think it's that brown one. I think it's the brown one. I'm gonna check my maps in a minute. Did hit the restroom, so wash my hands, and then that's the soap, dude. That's just hilarious. I've seen that at a few spots. I'm getting on the second subway line now. So got off this subway, that was another 400. So far, it's cost me what, 1,800 won, so like $1.50 to get here. Been traveling for probably I think a little over an hour. Yeah, about an hour and 20 minutes already. Now I need to find these damn stores. All right, yeah, this definitely does not look like there's a Nike factory store over there. I'm using Google Maps. I'm like combining Google Maps with one of the Korean map apps, which is called Naver Maps. Naver Maps seems to be a lot more accurate. Google Maps says Nike outlets right there. Naver Maps says, nah, there's no Nike there. All right, did get off the train. Now I'm waiting for the 16 line. I think it's 7 minutes away. It's kind of cool that it tells you how long it's gonna take for the buses to get here. There's a ton of buses right here, but I think the 17 should be coming out, or the 16, my bad. Where you at, 16? Are you at, fool? That's not it. There's 16, 5 minutes away, fool. And primarily going off of Wi-Fi. They do have a pretty robust Wi-Fi system provided by the city. T-Mobile definitely not following up with all the promises. They said I'd be able to use my cell phone just fine, that type of stuff. But yeah, not really. I heard that it's like that in Mexico as well. Someone just messaged me that as well. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, even with Naver Maps, it tells you exactly how long things will take, and it tells you the estimated time for the buses. I think there's like trackers on the buses and subways, because Naver Map and all the municipalities, they seem to have access to all the info, dude. It's kind of crazy. 16 line is here. It's either taking this shuttle or walking like 30 minutes. I didn't want to do that. Same tap card as the subway. Let's see how much they charge me right here. Oh, it's free. Cool. And it's only free because it pretty much counts as a transfer from the subway. They're all like integrated together pretty well. But yeah, so it's gonna cost me what, 1,800 won? How much was it? I don't know, but it's under $2. It's under $2 to take the subway and the bus for over an hour, like an hour and a half. Tapped it one last time. I forgot you tap it at the beginning of every ride and at the end of every ride. Another 100 won, so I think it was up 1,900 won? Under $2, under $2 to get you. Did grab one of these bad boys right here for somebody, and then if you order a drink, you get this for free. Some barbecue tools, barbecue set, tongs, what's called at Starbucks. Pretty dope. Speaking of dope, I love these shoes. Yeah, that's kind of cool. This is the tumbler that I grabbed for somebody. Maybe my workers will want these. Like Korea only ones? I don't know, maybe. I'm gonna have to look into that. Apparently those tumblers are only available in Korea, so that's why I'm getting requests to get some of those. I'm probably gonna have to buy some of these for some of my peoples as well. People collect these apparently. Found the American Embassy. If I lose my passport, this is definitely where I'm hitting up. But I've been good. I haven't lost nothing yet. Pretty big building, dude. They got like a whole entire block. Pretty dope. We've seen a couple other country flags. I think they get like one little story in the building or something like that. We get a nice huge block. They're expecting a protest and something. What the hell? Got multiple police buses. Should we not be out here or something? The cops told me I can't take video of the US Embassy. Yeah, dude. I was like, my bad, dude, my bad, dog. I'm in a foreign country, so you can't sit there and say, hey, where's my civil rights, that type of stuff. They don't have that type of in a lot of other countries. I think here too, you know, like we're here to check out one of these gates. I don't know the name of this one, but yeah, they have a bunch of gates for a ton of palaces that they used to have way back when, and they still have all the walls and stuff up. So you see these all over Seoul. Korea, one crazy thing, look at this. They deliver water and they just leave it on the street because people don't steal stuff. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That would last like 8 seconds in Los Angeles.